Yo, 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 this is your boy Barhama Baba, you know the name. Right here, I'm at Gaia Art Cafe with the Chronicles. Something great coming on your way. My name is Barhama Cham, a singer-songwriter, an instrumentalist, an activist, and also an actor. That's who am I. I was born in on the 17th March 1992 in a town called Sancha Basule Job. And then here I am today. How I come into music, sometimes when people ask me about that, I keep thinking where to start my answering, because since I was a little boy, I realized that I was someone who was really connected to arts in general. You understand? But as I grew older, I was doing so many other things because I wasn't so, if at all, the arts thing, it's something that I gotta do. But I was on the football side playing soccer up to an extent that so many people out there were having the thought that I could be a professional one someday. But you know, when God says this is the road, I have to follow. But it went up to the period when I was 14 years. That's the time I start discovering my talent through friends, because most of the time when I'm with friends, whenever I'm hearing some music playing around, I will just try to sing along. So I was having this close friend of mine who was really observant. He's the one who was telling me that, boy, do you know that yo Nyaran Dahawi? I was like, wow, stop joking, man. Things like that. But the first day he told me that word, he has put in something in my mind. Then I start checking it in myself, trying to dig deep in and understand what exactly he's talking about. Later I realized that in real sense I can do it. Then I start just writing my own lyrics and then doing the thing. The musical journey has not been easy though, because it takes a lot of courage, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication to make it happen there, because it was crazy at the initial point. But thanks to God, here I am today. When I wanted to do music, it was a problem to my family, simply because, you know, black society, sometimes they will say like, if your people are not griots, you shouldn't sing, or things like that. And then my family, none of them is a singer, you understand? So I was the one that just take music as something. So when I wanted to sing, they were telling me that I won't sing. So they were trying to stop me. But I really understand their point, because I realized that before, so many positive people were positive, but when they get themselves into music, the music dragged them on the negative side. You understand? So my parents were also afraid of that, because I've always been a good boy, by the way. You understand? So they were stopping me from doing what I love to do. So it was a really, really crazy situation. And then I was trying, how can I convince them, for them to understand that I'm always on the positive side of this vibe. In everything there is a positive and negative, but I'm doing music to bring positivity. It was not easy, but later on they have to tell me something. They tell me that education should be your number one priority. If you are willing to learn, then we might change our mind. You understand? Then I was doing music and also learning, you know what I mean? I graduated from Nusrat Senior Secondary School. After that, I have to further on travel and tourism, simply because I wanted to do something whereby I can have opportunity and then do another thing that I want to do, you understand? But after graduating from my diploma level on travel and tourism, I started working, you know. But all of a sudden, just one day, I decided saying that I will leave all this thing. I have to stop working. I have to stop collecting salary and so forth. So my people were like, side in Kuligay, something like that, you understand? Because they were like, how can somebody be earning salary nowadays, and then the next day he is here telling me that he's stopping all those things. So some of them were telling me, yo, danga, yo, kahanga, you see, it's all sort of things, you know, danga, duff, danga, crazy. But I was seeing something that none of them were saying, but I don't know how to explain it, you understand? It was a really, really, really hard moment for me, but I keep on the grind, and then, you know, till the time now, I can say my parents are one of the people that believes in me more than anything, you know. Yeah. Oh, darling, 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 darling. Oh, darling, 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 darling. Yamayobu, ajana, na, na. Ajana, na, na, ajana. To be honest, I'm so much connected to this instrument. Even when I was doing music, whenever I see somebody holding this instrument, I feel connected to it up to an extent that I can make friends. I can be friends with you just like that, just for me to have the access of holding it. And in that moment, I didn't even know how to play one string. Then I realized that if at all the connection is so strong up to this extent, maybe there is something beyond that, you understand? So when I start singing, you have singers all around the world, you know? Yeah, and then I have to sit one-on-one, ask question to myself, realizing that should I just be a singer or should I just be a musician? You understand? A singer is someone who has the voice, who can express the voice, you know, singing and so forth. But a musician can be someone who combines both. Someone who understands the vibe, the chords, and can play instrument and also can sing. Then I decided to try the guitar. The first day when I learned to play one chord, it was something else, you know, because one of my teacher tell me that if you want to play guitar really fast, you have to spend 6 hours just to make sure that you develop your fingers and so forth, because chromatics and the like, guitar players will understand those terms. He told me that you have to spend hours just for you to get used to the instrument, because the closer you are to the instrument, the faster you can understand how it works, you know. So I have to close myself in my room, you know, alone, just, you know, trying to just do the thing. And then thanks to God, the surprising part was, within 1 week, 2 weeks, I learned how to play a chord. So just that chord was something else to me, you know. You see, it's just a beautiful feeling. But thanks to God, today I can play and then sing. I can create my songs using the guitar and so many other places. I can just be in here, 1,000 people, no instrument. I just hold my guitar and express myself. Basically, all of my collaborations are great to me, you understand? But you can have a good collaboration, but at the end, people have a choice, you understand? But and among all the collaborations that I've done with my fellow musicians, I think Fahas with Barhama is the biggest.
Yeah. Hey, now. Kalan yung pakas dem nyo ando boku lango. Buken na sed na nyap ando boku tango. Nyo ando pakas jakas tamatin di kayo bala chipanga. Mene fechal baken lala.
Fecha buneka amna, but pido ko janga. You have to born with this shit. Purmak yo lang.
Not just the biggest collaboration that I did with him, but it's the biggest collaboration in the Gambia and then at the world at large, because it's the first song to hit more than 2 million views. You understand? So it's a record-breaking song. So that song is one of my best collabos. And then surprisingly, you know, if I tell you how we created that song, it was just something else. Barhama was recording the song, but he never planned of having me in the song. But I was also in the studio recording a song. When I hear the beat, the beat was vibing, and then Barhama was trying to put some lines in it. I'm this guy who really got so many melodies. When I hear a beat, a melody will get in my mind just like that, naturally. So as the beat was playing, I was developing some melodies in my head. So later on I was saying, oh boy, it's a bit nice na de. He was like, hey, dimbale mo nga phone lu nice rek nang ci bugali di do si tek dara li dama si sohor. Things like that, you know. But later on, while he was outside, I was doing some melody. You know, the melody of the chorus. The producer had me singing. The producer was like, boy, Blood, Lulu, that's great day. How are we gonna put that here? I told him, no, I cannot put it here. Bible would say that he didn't want anybody in his song. So later on, as Bible was also out listening to what he recorded, I continued doing the melody. He was like, boy, danga dugali semua song with it. I was also like, what? I'm not putting anything in here. If I have to record this, you have to do something for me, because right now I'm really hungry. You can go buy shawarma for me and then maybe one can drinks. Maybe that can make me change my mind. And then he was like, hey, you know what it is? I just have $50 in here. You get to take it over. You see, that's how it happens. Then after having that, I get back, starting writing some lyrics. Later on, I tell him that maybe next week I'll come and record it. Baba wouldn't even know when I'd record that one. He just get to the studio back again and realize that, wow, this is the big thing that we've done together, you know. And I'm really grateful about that.
I'm Samsung ni Alcatel.
Kalanya fakas dem nyo anda bokulanga. Buken sedden nyap anda bokatanga. Nyo anda fakas jagas tamatin di kay boleh jepanga. Mena fechal bakken lalon. Kalanya fakas dem nyo anda bokulanga. Buken sedden nyap anda bokatanga. Nyo anda fakas jagas tamatin di kay boleh jepanga. Mena fechal bakken.
The Gambian music has a story of its own, you know, because I've been somebody who is really connected to both generations, you know, because I won't say I'm the only one, but I am few of those that is connected to the elderly generation, to the middle age, and to my generation too, you understand? So I understand how it was before, and then how it is now, and how it can be tomorrow. Because during the time of Super Eagles, Gelawar and the like, you realize that Gambian music has always been that big thing. But due to circumstances, it used to come down, take a break. That break is what really affects the industry. You understand? Because this thing is a continuous pursuit, you know. It shouldn't have a break. Once you break, other industries are developing themselves on a daily basis. So once we have a break, other people are doing their homeworks and then going to another level. So recently, mindsets are changing. People are loving what belongs to them more, up to an extent that they are ready to die for it, you understand? And that's one of the most important things. We are here, and then we can only be big outside if at all we are big in here, you understand? And then recently, you realize that musicians are trying to develop themselves lyrically, are trying to develop themselves artistically, and then so many other things, you understand? And I think that is really important. That's what I keep saying most of the time. Being a musician, the involvement should start with you, you understand? Because number one, understanding that information is what you're trying to put out there. You have to feed yourself with enough information that will later flow down to your own productivity, number one. You have to develop yourself up to a certain extent that not just in the Gambia, but anywhere in the world, when you step down, they will respect the Gambia because of you. You understand? So those things are really important. And then recently I've seen musicians pushing extra work in what they're doing, and then that is really promotion. And I believe with time, we're taking over, man. We're taking over, big time. We're taking over. The song that I did with Oh Boy, Gambian Child and Our Bling, I've been doing more of that kind of thing, because that song was a project sponsored by UN Peace Building together with Activista and UNFPA. Because as a musician, I also believe that it's beyond just the level of entertaining people, you know, you understand? Because sometimes education is one of the major things. So as a musician, if you don't have something that the people can learn from your messages, then it seems like you didn't have a purpose, you understand? So that song, together with other songs, are some of the things that I've been working with. But as my personal project, I have other songs that are coming, which has nothing to do with that song, you know, which has something to do with just Barhama, and then the band, Barhama the guitar, Barhama the calabash, Barhama the kora, you understand? And then some other great things that most of us have been seeing but have not been using in our music.
It's real life music. Dëkk si jama dara gëna ko fi. Dund jama jama everybody. Love in the hearts, peace in the homes. Love everywhere, this is what we call it. Dëkk si jama dara gëna ko fi.
I have so many favorite songs, by the way. I've written, you know, I'm a good songwriter, you know, because I'm also a poet, you understand? You know, and then that has helped me a lot on how to better structure my lyrics and the like. But one of my favorite songs is called Gambisara. It's gonna be part of my project, but it's called Gambisara. Gambisara, you know, is a village in the Gambia. But you know, someday I just hold my guitar and then created a song called Gambisara, inspired from a song that so many people know, but you know, yeah. You hear? Why not?
Dula bele bekide bukani monche mombelu tata Gambisara mama lo mine bekerim bukani monche sama samanda gal bebe na le fama meta ke batu jane barian sai kuwal banyama balalian samba janini mo jao binamvala nanim batata Gambisara nanim batata Gambisara ya padang Gambisara now found nindindi meta kumbola kawringa nyinin kawina ba nindindi meta kumbola kawringa nyinin kawina keta atele ya fonyako nani batata Gambisara ate bana lafteta.
Understanding that music is what I do, I have to make researches and understand what exactly is the real story about everything. And then later understanding that being a musician, the first question that I have to answer to myself was like, what's really my purpose? You understand? Am I just doing this because I enjoy doing it, or am I just doing this because I have a role to play when it comes to nation development and so many other things? That's what brings me to the activist side, understanding that I have to advocate about something positive. I have to sing about something positive, not just being up stage all the time, entertaining the people. It's part of it though, but I also have a message that I have to send, because in one of my poems I say that you've always been blessed with a word to say, but the question today is, what do you say? You understand? It's something else. When God bless me the words, God bless me the voice for me to sing so the people can hear and then be jumping, like, I should use it wisely, man. I have things that I have to put out there, and then culture is one of the major things. You understand? I am from Senegambia. I can never erase that. Even though if I go to Europe and naturalize, I can never be a European 100%. I was born in here. So I have to embrace what is in my environment. I have to let the world know about how special this place is. You understand? That's why I realized that I have to talk about the Senegambian culture. I have to put it in my music so that the people out there will understand what exactly is happening. The Youssou Ndours, that's what make them who they are. The Bob Marleys, that's what make them who they are. They were in Jamaica, they embrace Jamaican culture, and then they are everywhere in the world. Every superstar, you have to embrace something, and your culture is one of the things that can get you there. Yeah, you see, that's one of the things that I realized. And then, talking about education most of the time, I realized that education is the key of everything. As a Muslim, after understanding what happened, it's like Yenanti Yala Muhammad, when Jibril was coming to him the first time, the first thing that he told him was Iqra, learn, you understand? Then you understand that education is the key of everything. And then so many people nowadays, they are living in a prison that they put themselves into because of what? Lack of education. You understand? So I realized that I should talk about those things so that the younger generation can just see the positive side of life. I don't just want to do music like that. You understand? I'm not just doing music alone. Every day I'm learning. So each and everyone out there, the fans, the loved ones, let them learn too, because you can even teach yourself nowadays.
Oh, darling, 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 darling. Oh, darling, 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 darling. Yamayobu, ajana, na, ajana, na, ajana. Yamayobu, ajana, na, ajana, na, ajana, be. The first day I set my eyes on you, to teres majomi, garombu madide, dide monjuwe, kauma fan, lalai gisate, what I feel for you, man I swear to God, musumako feel, never before, don't walai gamu mawone, dina nobati wayana danuna lero yamayobu ajana nana ajana nana ajana.
I've been working quite a while, for almost a couple of years now. I can say 5 years since I decided to do music professionally, and then right now I think it's time for me to produce something out there, a package, because I've been releasing singles together with my family. I've been releasing singles, solo singles and the like, but now I think it's time for me to do my own projects, and then I've started doing it. I'm working on 2 projects. One of it is it's an acoustic project, you understand? The guitar combined with the kora, combined with the calabash, those are the major instruments that are going to be part of it. But I will have some saxophone and something different, some next level vibe, something that can be listened everywhere. It can touch the younger generation, the middle and the older generation, because the message is going to be there. And then it's called I Am Barhama. Yeah, I know that so many people will be asking about why I am Barhama. Barhama is my name, but my name has a meaning. It has a meaning that so many people out there don't know. So when I say I am Barhama, and then Barhama is a word given to my namesake, and then it means the bringer of peace. Ancient Egypt, it's what the meaning of Barhama means, the bringer of peace. I understand that I am the bringer of peace. So everything that is gonna be part of the album, it's gonna be connected to peace, love, unity. So that's gonna be the acoustic project. But I'll be working on an Afrofusion too, and an Afrofusion is an African music. That's why I have the Afro fused with another Western culture, whether being reggae, being pop sound or whatsoever. But it has a concept of its own. But that one I didn't reveal the name yet. But yo, it's gonna be dope. Yeah, and then all those things they come in the 2020, because I also work with dates, and then and then 2020 is the right thing. 2020 will never come again, man.
It's Chill Life Music. Chill Life Mangaragal dar. Nak everyday na la garde. Bukumanga na montara. Bakma what you want rek ma def koman. Pula dara yaral dar. Bakal ba mo iti maganye. Pula dara meti dara.
The European tour come about like sometimes around last year. We have a collaboration with some people that are called the Selam. The Selam is a company of entertainment, is an entertainment company that is like Ethiopia, Sweden, and so many other countries. But in Selam there is someone who is a Gambian, you understand, who has been working with the team, and then she's really one of the heads, and then doing good. So last year, through Hadifei, I was invited on a meeting, you understand, together with ST, Jizul, G, Sophia, the 6 of us that went, Then they proposed us something. They say that they want to initiate something that has to do with Gambia and Sweden, because in Gambia you have so many half Gambians that are in Sweden doing good in the music scene. So those people want to come, they want to bring them here for them to collaborate with the people that are here, for them to understand how the vibe goes in here, and then the same thing applies to the people that are in here going back to Sweden. So that's how it came to be, that's how it comes in the picture. So after doing what we have to do in here, they really trusted our performance, and then we was really happy. So then that's when we decided to organize something that has to do with us going there, which was really great. After understanding that we have to go there for a festival, then we realized, okay, we cannot just go on one festival and come back home, because we have a lot of fans around Europe, being Italy, Germany, Holland, and so forth. So as far as we already have the opportunity of going to Europe, then let's find a way of reaching to our fans by creating more shows. But the major shows that take us to Europe was the Selam Festival. And then, that festival was super dope. Yeah, it has opened my eye to another level of, it was a great one anyway. We represented Gambia to the maximum level.
For them I follow you. Inna me heart la la tattoo. Na la ramal be wada. Because you're like a yeah. Sayara manangu sanzela selmana. Sola ula make us up beautify. Wala you and you can. Mother pambabe with ya. Worry. Ya put in a vine lady. Do mala sorry.
To all the people that have been supporting what I do since day one, I really can pay them, because the wall of people used to say that feceli su nehe ndey yaatee si bagaba, understand nga, tal lu yëngu lu ko yëngal ko ëpp doole. I can be up there doing my thing, but if at all the fans were not out there giving me the support, then I wouldn't have been who I am today. And I'm really grateful to every fan, you understand, the one that I can see, the one that I cannot see, the one that is far away from here, but it's crying whenever Barhama is singing, yana len yalla fay, And then I'm promising them that I will never let them down. I got projects coming on the way, I got greater songs coming on the way, and I have greater purpose, of making them feel proud of what I do, you know, because I'm not doing it for myself alone. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for the people, for the Gambians, for the Africans, for the world at large. That's what it is.
Dama dof basani yere gëm naa suma xelapanu man Dama dof basani yere gëm naa suma xelapanu man Bu la kenn di laal wala di la jeg if not man naa la gaañ man mi Buguma garab ta takuma tere Dew ma lopitaan man li may faj mu ngi xale bi moom xam na la na ma daa saa su ma la gisul day mel ni dama ngele man suma système du dox day mel ni suma xelal paan I'll be singing out of kisses, am I gonna go? Cause this feeling I'm feeling is killing me softly. Sa yaram ni mu li se mel ni ku am yëgat si jaar Ruwadu zaren of my heartbeat Kudut yo munut madanma Ya ya re ma chumbu kayo Gis la rek ma yo bunda Mangi juli ay gudi ngir ñaan pour nga nekk mu sati Gio, 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 Gio labado, argai, Gio, 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 Gio labado, argo va ie. Demuma, fed, kamuma, ken, gisuma, let ludul salo munuma dem amatuma fred utuma ken ludul salo ku mel ni yow musuma ko gis man baila nga rombu comme jasa bénéfice Kenen kudut yow rombu duma piis man mi le Yëngal sama mind comme cannabis Gio, 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 Gio labado Argai, Gio, 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 Gio labado Argai, da 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 da